Have you noticed that there are a lot of homes here in New Braunfels just sitting? Some listings get a lot of action while other listings almost seem invisible. Today, we're going to talk about why some homes are not selling, and it's probably for a different reason than you think. By the end of this video, you'll understand what is making listings stall and what actually moves the needle when it comes to consumers in this market. A lot of sellers assume their listing is not selling because the market is bad. But in reality, the New Braunfels market is just very selective. Homes that are priced right, presented well, and that align with the buyer's expectations, they're still moving pretty quick. It's the homes that miss one of those elements that end up sitting. And this is what I call a selective market. Buyers are ready, but they're also very picky. Buyers actually have options now, and they're not just throwing offers at anything that's listed on the market, kind of like they did during the pandemic spike. And the number one reason that homes are sitting on the market right now is due to pricing. And the pricing issues that we're dealing with are sellers that remember the frenzy from the COVID market. We have sellers thinking about that time, and we have buyers living in reality, and a lot of things have changed. You know, inventory is different, interest rates are different, and pricing is different than it was during that pandemic time frame. A home priced at last year's number with no updates, no incentives, and no improvements, it's going to sit. Meanwhile, a home that's priced correctly and that offers the buyer some value, it will sell quicker. Buyers in today's market ask themselves, is this property worth the value and the price and the monthly payment? If the answer even feels like no to them, they'll move on. The second reason that homes aren't selling is the condition, especially when it comes in comparison to the competition. Sellers often compare their home to the other homes in that neighborhood, and buyers often compare that particular property to all of the other homes within their price range in the entire city. If the buyer can go just down the road and get a brand new construction home at the same price as the older home, except for with the new construction, they're getting a lower interest rate, builder warranties, maybe an appliance package, and paid for closing costs, they will do that 10 out of 10 times. And I'm not saying that older homes cannot sell. I'm just saying that they have to be able to compete with condition, price, or character. At least 2 out of those 3 components have to show up to compete. And the third reason that listings are sitting is due to presentation, and that's where I come in. And I'm talking photos, staging, video, and online positioning. Buyers shop online first. If the photos don't create some type of desire, if the photos look dark and dingy and the house looks cluttered, you lose half of your buyer pool before they even schedule a showing. And the funny part is, presentation is an easy fix. However, it's usually overlooked because sellers think that their home speaks for itself. And I have a secret for you. It doesn't speak for itself, not online. The fourth reason that homes don't sell is because of mismatched expectations. Some sellers still expect a 3-day sale with multiple offers, and I'm sorry, it's not happening in this market. And buyers are taking more time, they're asking more questions, they're thinking slowly and being hesitant, looking at all the inventory in the market. When the sellers adjust their expectations and the real estate agents position the listings properly and they don't just count on the MLS to sell the listings, that is when the results will start to show up. To make buyers move in the New Braunfels market right now, a seller needs one of 3 things. Value first, and that could be buying down interest rate, giving seller concessions, helping to pay for closing costs, just something that creates value for the buyer. Second would be condition. Move-in ready condition still carries a lot of weight for a lot of buyers. People do not want to acquire a property and have projects from the start. And third would be differentiation. If your property has some type of intrinsic value, amazing views, amazing location, wonderful lifestyle amenities, anything that differentiates your property from all the other ones, that still carries a lot of weight as well. When you have one or more of these, that is when you have a listing that buyers tend to circle back to. So if your home isn't selling, it's rarely because there are just no buyers. It's because your home is not lining up with the buyer psychology in New Braunfels right now. So if you're thinking about selling, or if your home is currently sitting on the market, I would love to share a real strategy with you that actually has buyers responding. And once again, my name is Cody Cravens. I am a real estate agent here in New Braunfels, Texas. If you ever need anything real estate related, do not hesitate to reach out.